Well, believe it or not, all the spots at the mall parking lot were full, so this will have to do for today's video. Alright everybody, welcome back to the Tacomaholic channel, doing a follow-up video today for you guys, going over the wrap, why I chose this color, all kinds of fun stuff, everything wrap related. So stay tuned and let's dive right in. Oh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from. It is flu season after all. Okay everyone, so if you did not see the first video I did about the wrap, I will go ahead and link that above. It's just a quick reveal showing you guys why I was without a truck a few days last week. So the first question on everybody's mind was pretty much, why did I pick the orange and all that stuff? So, as many of you know, I am a Texas Longhorns fan, and it was my intention to originally go with a burnt orange. But when I was looking at the color palette and just looking at the whole truck in general, I felt like the burnt orange was just a little too dark for me. So what I went with right here, it is just a plain matte orange. There's no kind of fancy name for it. It is an Avery Supreme Wrap vinyl, which I absolutely love, and I would best describe the color as sort of a mix between Clemson and Texas orange, so nice happy medium there. I mean, the weather's not really cooperating with me today. You can see it's nice and overcast, and speaking of things not cooperating with me, you can see what I'm dealing with both my headlights this time, passenger and driver, where it was before it was just the driver. So I will be taking those out and sending them back to the guy who made these on Tacoma World to get him to reseal those, so hopefully that'll be done properly this time. So the color for this wrap is a little weird. In the bright sunlight, I mean, I guarantee it's a lot deeper color than it probably looks like on camera. When I was looking at it on my Instagram pics and on the first video I did for the wrap, it definitely looks a lot lighter, especially when I'm driving. Looking down at the hood with the sun directly hitting it, it's almost like an orange sherbet colored, but I can assure you that is not the case in real life. Like I said, seems like a 50-50 blend of that true Clemson orange and a nice burnt Texas orange. See if I can get the school bus and my truck in there. See, it is not school bus colored, I promise you that. I did mention this briefly in that first vinyl wrap video, but the orange is just going to be the base. I have a few ideas for some designs to lay on top of it, with also some color choices. But if you guys have any cool designs and other color choices you think would look good with this matte orange, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what that is. I'd always like to steal your ideas. I mean, I'd always like to borrow stuff from you guys whenever possible. So before you guys know, I just had, when my truck was black, I did have just a matte black vinyl hood decal. Definitely got to do something for the hood, because that's a whole lot of orange right there staring me at the face all day long. So curious to see what you guys think I should do as far as a secondary wrap to go over it. Every time I start recording. Every single time. I gotta move. Also had a lot of you guys commenting on why I didn't just go ahead and get all of the fenders wrapped in orange, and originally that was my plan. But if you can see here, this piece, I mean, this whole thing comes off, but this is a rubber black strip that goes around the fender where it attaches to the body, and this piece could not be wrapped. Probably could have, but it would probably start peeling off as soon as you did it. So this small black piece right here could not be wrapped, and I figured if I had this orange, the body orange, and this black outline around it, I thought it looked sort of weird, so I just went ahead and decided to keep the fenders black. And what I plan on doing, I know they're filthy right now, this is all just Northern Virginia road salt, but maybe you can see some of the nice natural pinstriping I received when I went off-road at Sleepy Creek, West Virginia. But my plan is to go ahead and get some scratch remover on these, polish them up, get all those scratches out of all the fenders, and then go ahead and wrap this bottom piece in just a clear protective layer so that prevents the scratches. Because in addition to the looks, which I love for the wrap, obviously it's going to give you a nice added protection when you're going off-roading from those nasty tree branch swipes. So do plan on cleaning up the fenders, getting a nice clear layer on top of those for some added protection. And of course, one of the biggest questions a bunch of you guys were asking were, you wanted to know how much I spent on the wrap, and I probably I do plan on doing some sort of, here's what I spend on mods in the future. It seems sort of silly to do it right now when I still have tons of things left to do for the truck. So when the truck is done, we all know Tacomas are never done, but when it's mostly done, I'll probably do some kind of a full summary on everything. But I'm not going to say exactly how much I spent on the wrap because that is an extremely personal question. But I know a lot of you were asking just, for your own personal references, so what you can expect to spend on wraps. This is one of those things, there's a lot of factors that go into it, from the quality of the vinyl you're using. I know installers like to use certain brands over others. I believe Avery and 3M are probably at the top of most installers' preference list, just because they're, much more flexible, durable, all that stuff, easier to install. So that vinyl will be more expensive than the cheaper stuff, but then again, if it's easier for the installer to do, you might save on labor, which of course the labor is going to be the most expensive part of any wrap. And this is something you definitely need to call around for, because I'm sure it varies location to location. Even the few places in Northern Virginia where I am, there was quite a big price discrepancy on, smaller vehicles are going to be a lot cheaper to wrap versus, not like this is a huge truck, but, versus trucks, SUVs, and vans and all that stuff. So I saw price ranges just for a flat vinyl design like mine, where it's just one solid color, going anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000. So as you can see, that is quite a price range to deal with. Of course, one of the last things that is going to drastically affect the price of a wrap is what kind of design you get. So again, if you just get a flat color like I did, that's going to be a lot less expensive than if you have some kind of crazy design where the different panels of the truck need to line up. So, if something was crossing between doors right here, where that would have to line up perfectly, because all that just means it's going to take longer to do, so the labor is going to be higher for that. So again, tons of factors going into pricing on wraps. It might be more affordable than you think, so definitely encourage you to check out some of your local places for that if you are interested, because I think this is one of those things tons of people would love to do to their vehicle, but they're a little leery. And I don't blame you. I was literally sitting outside for about 30 minutes with the giant color palette book, holding all the colors up. Even there's 10 different oranges for my case, because I knew I wanted orange. Holding the colors on every single panel so I could get, direct sunlight, half sunlight, all that stuff. So certainly a tough decision to make, because it is such a big decision. And as you can tell, it completely changes the vehicle. In my case, this feels like a brand new truck to me. I love it. It feels faster, even though, of course, it's probably slower with the weight of the vinyl on it. Oh, one last thing to mention real quick affecting the price. There's different install techniques as well. The one I did, I guess it's like the full install technique. They actually remove everything like the door handles, the window trim, mirrors, lights, all that stuff, so they can get the wrap under it. They removed the bed panels right here, which is why I had to take my rack off. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video going over my wrap and some of the decisions and some of the things you can think about if you are thinking about going this route yourself for your truck. If this is your first time stopping by, please consider subscribing. Likes for the video are always appreciated. Go ahead and give the video a share. Help me grow the channel by sharing the video with your friends and family. Help get the Tacomaholic name out there. If you do have more specific questions about wraps, post them down below, and if we get enough, maybe we could do like a wrap-only Q&A for the next video. So hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.